Shan, you kind of brushed aside at the beginning before EDC chimed in. You are responsible for what you say and what you say
Hmm.
about people. And anything
Sure.
that was said about her came with context. She said her reply was, I know Hink. Hink does not need anyone advocating for him. I chose to because Hink is one of my brothers. And I gave reason as for why. That would make me complicit just as the same way I said the women that laughed when she was calling me zesty and then she got to saying that foul thing about my mom were there laughing. If I do not check bad behavior, and I know the problem isn't the word. Nah, it's the word. It's the feeling that's conveyed. Misdirect is a synonym of, I mean, misdirect is a synonym of correct, right? That's in the same ballpark. You just didn't like how it sounded because it sounded forceful, like someone was taking away your power. But
You just
you
said
can't tell
feelings
me,
that are.
yeah, you
I'm
can't
sorry.
tell me that I can't advocate for my brother when I see something that is wrong. That's like me looking at EDC and he makes a comment I don't like, and I said, well, you ain't as dumb as you look. That's pretty much what she did to Hank last week, and I found that highly offensive.
Well, and you have the right to feel that way. I'm not saying that part. I was talking about, coming up when you were talking about the mistaken situation. I I didn't
Yeah,
watch
she
the.
is right. She is right. And I didn't want, that's why I gave context. That's why I said she's the most level headed one to be on the platform because she actually takes stuff, digests it, and makes clear points. She doesn't give you no barrage about disrespecting you, calling you a hoe, calling you every name under to try to dominate you with a forked tongue rather than have the conversation. Because when she was up here, I wasn't cursing at her. I just gave her things to look at to see if she would be open to look at it. But I'm a fan. I'm someone you don't know. I got
No, I
thousands of dollars
won't.
worth of stuff in my closet.
I won't
Superficiality.
because you're not close to me. I've made it very clear. I've said
Okay,
this
so
before on several panels. Y'all want to force me into a group of women that you can control, and the only men in my life that can control me are men that are close to me. I don't know you.
and I feel they're doing a poor job because if those were men, because you also said on the last week's show that you would cuss up a storm, and when it gets to a point where you can't handle it, you would enlist them to come fight your battle. And I will show you the timestamp of that. And that is a
Sir,
nefarious woman.
sir, you have an issue
Do
with
you
me.
No, I have an
And
issue with
you
your
need to go
behavior.
meditate on it
I stated it
and
before.
figure
I
out
don't
what
know
that issue
you. I
is.
have an issue with your behavior.
Anytime somebody
One
that
at a
comes up
time
and
now, one
says
at a
something
time.
to me I do not respect, I don't have no respect for you. None. You always you no, 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 no. It starts in the comments with you. It starts in the comments. You acting all innocent. You come up here playing your violin like you don't be in the comments the whole show talking mad shit. Let's not play that game. Nope, stop.
No, I
Let's not
don't.
play that game. Every word that comes, everything that I say, you have a reply for. I said something to Hink. You didn't like it. I said, Hink, you are acting like you're not as smart as you are. Go run that back. And if Hink had said something and had a problem with it, he'd have been like, Cookie, you going too damn far.
Hink
And
addressed it.
pause.
Hink
And Hink
addressed it.
actually, Hink, I've been on enough panels with Hink for him to be like, Cookie, you going too far. You need to relax. And he'll tell me to shut up. And Hink can tell me to shut up before you can. You cannot. I
I didn't
don't
tell
know
you shut up.
you. I don't care if Hink your brother.
I
Hink
didn't tell you to
earned
shut up.
that. So if Hink got a problem, Hink needs to come with me. I don't need no middleman telling me what I did to Hink. You're not seeing the connection here. You just so busy trying to be in your feelings. And if you want to run back live feeds of comments and how you just constantly Kenny this in the comments, paying for insults, paying for, sir, you're a fan, and I understand that. But me and Hink, I don't have no problem. I can text Hink and ask him if he mad at me.
So I'm a fan.
Oh, you gotta be, because ain't no other reason you felt like you needed. Big as Hink is, talkative as Hink is, quick as he can make this whole panel shut up, ain't no reason you felt like you needed to come on this panel and address me saying something to Hink unless you a fan. Because Hink can handle himself. He always has. It's an excuse for you to come up here and try to be Captain Correct a hoe.
You a hoe?
No, you think we're hoes. You think that we're these
Wait,
dumb
why are
women
you
that
trying to
need
group
all this
other people in
correction.
with what I just asked you?
And
Because you
that is
just
a
said that
phrase,
you were a
sir.
hoe.
That's what I'm saying. You don't understand
I don't think
sarcasm.
Ali. I don't
You
think mistaken.
cannot
I don't think
grasp
Shan. Shan do.
sarcasm.
They
Your
do not.
sense of
They
humor
do
is
not title themselves like what you just
non-existent.
did.
Oh my God. He take everything so literally, it drives me
I have to with you.
insane.
I have to
Stop
with
it.
you. Before you went off, you said I would have him in HR. Didn't you say that? So I have to
What?
be. I have to cross my
I just
T's and dot my I's with
that
you.
to say something. Just be what I'm getting a lot. Like, guys, y'all always talk about this sister Cole, and nobody's checking, nobody's correcting. Let me tell you how women operate. Okay, so we're clear. It's not that women don't have an issue with correcting. For us, which Cookie just reinforced, it's about relationship, right? So you and Cookie are going back and forth, right? I don't think it's anybody's place to correct this conversation. Y'all need to have the conversation. Me interjecting saying, Cookie, you don't need to speak to him like that, or some Hink saying, Kenny, y'all need to have that conversation. A lot of times when y'all are asking for women to jump in and do the correction, and if she ain't listening to you, right? Like, read the room. If she's not going to listen to you, then why would it make any sense for, let's say, Ali, myself, or Shan to jump in and say, Cookie, stop talking, or whatever it is y'all want us to say. Stop, yelling at him, or stop cursing, or whatever. I don't have the ability to correct her. Like, she just told you, nobody's going to correct me other than somebody who I have a relationship with. Cookie does not have a relationship with me. It's the same relationship she has with you. We're on here on Sunday. She says what she says. I say what I say. Whoever on the panel say what they say, and they move on. When other two people are having an interaction, I don't think it's anybody's place to say anything at the time the conversation is happening.
Okay, so
And
mistaken.
so I keep
You
hearing
went.
these.
You went
Hold on.
awry.
Hearing in the comments, especially from men, that y'all keep saying, you see how nobody's sitting here saying anything to Cookie. Nobody's correcting her. What is there to correct when you, as a man, is having a conversation with her?
Okay,
And
there's
she's
two
telling you,
paradigms.
nobody can correct me, boo. That's
That
basically what she's saying. No, get the message.
okay. So
Don't
here's the
correct
thing.
her. I got the message.
I
It's
see
not
what
my
you're
place
doing.
to correct her. She's
I see
made
what
it clear. Don't
I
correct
see.
me.
I see what you're doing, but that would hold weight if I was up on the panel when she was disrespecting me. I would be able to defend myself as I'm doing now. I'm not asking for you to do anything that you don't find in your heart to do morally or ethically correct. You just have to live with the results of what comes with that and the labels, because she's been trying to have y'all grouped in with her speak from the beginning of the nonsense. That's why I always interjected, speak for
I ain't never
yourself.
traveled in a group,
So
bro.
so now moving
Now you
forward,
just lying.
if you feel the need not to have your voice be heard, and it might make a difference, it may not. But standing in silence is complicitness.
But aren't
That
you
doesn't change.
correcting her
Either
already?
side of the aisle. I gave you a dynamic. If I'm not checked on my behavior as I am by my brothers, that means they're complicit with me doing what I'm doing. If it's not moving the progress forward, I've been checked by every brother here.
That's
Right,
called
right.
minding your
No, there's no
business.
disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is, you and her having a conversation. You're from your what you were saying. You came to correct her. You was giving the correction. Why would I then need to come in and correct her behind your correction?
Okay,
If
it
she's
wasn't
not
asked for
listen, if she's
while I
not
was
going to
up there.
listen if she's not going to listen to your correction, what would make you think that she's going to listen to my correction?
Okay, the
What
difference
is
is,
consistent across the board.
to answer your question, I don't need you to correct her while I'm up here. If you choose to impart some knowledge that would progress it forward and get the negativity out the room, because there was a point, if you cared to see, I was willing to walk it back and have a discussion with her and ask her why she felt it was okay to use certain language toward me. I was greeted with belittling expletives and being called a fan ever so often and unimportant and someone she did not respect.
And
In a sense,
I don't know
okay, that's
you.
fine. Hold on.
That's how I
That's
was
fine. He
raised.
says, I hate her. And I said twice, I do not hate you. I do not know you. I dislike your behavior.
I don't care. And I don't
And
need you to
the
tell me
reason the
about
reason I
it.
have a
That's
right to
what
say
you
that
don't
because
want to
it's behavior toward me.
understand.
So
I
I am
don't need
defending
you to tell
myself.
me anything
You
about me.
understand?
Just keep my name out your mouth and I won't say anything to you.
Okay,
Hink
now
can
you
correct
gangster.
me.
Keep my name
If
out your mouth.
Hink got a problem with me, Hink can correct me. You
Mm.
stay out of me and Hink's business and none of this happens.
Okay.
Am I lying?
Okay, no. Because we already on bump heads when you went and lied and said you read Michelle Obama's
Oh
book the
my
first time that we were on
God,
the panel. You
Jesus.
got caught in a lie, you got mad and started swearing at me and called me and told me F you. Instead of saying, you know what, let me walk it back. Oh, you did read the book. I didn't know that you were a voracious reader and you could talk on the matter at hand. Rather than step it back, you chose to be ignorant.
No, I chose to not. I chose to go into ADHD mode,
No, by
ADD
saying
mode.
fuck you.
Yes, because what you did was you tried to put a person with a learning disability on the spot about something, and because you don't know me, and anybody that knows me knows I have ADHD, and yeah, I'm obviously gonna react in a very ask Ali how that makes us feel when we get called out to say, remember, do you remember this? And you got ADHD. How's that going to make a kid act? How's it going to make an adult act? Like I said, if you would mind your business, sir, like every other man on earth, well, not every other man, every man that has a life outside of YouTube on earth, then this would never be a problem because he has yet to text me and be like, Cookie, what you did was some bullshit and I don't like it. He has yet to do that. And here we are, an hour into the end of the show, and you still talking to me about Michelle Obama, some I don't remember because I have ADHD, and some I said to Hink last week, which Hink has yet to address to me. So, sir, with all due disrespect, could you please take your ass somewhere else? Because me and he can hash this out on our own. I don't need your correction. I don't want your correction. I don't know you. You could be a serial killer for all I know. Stop talking to me. Stop talking at me. Stop commenting about me. It's getting a little stalkerish. And yeah, I'm going to curse. I have a potty mouth. I have admitted that. I
Okay,
do not
so
want your correction. I do not
okay,
receive it.
okay,
I
that's
do not
fine.
care what you're saying right now. It is going in out one ear and out of the other.
Okay,
Like I
Sweeney,
said, Hink, can
Sweeney,
you
if you're
pause and
listening, this
mute,
is the
please
part that
mute?
you were right from
Hink,
last week.
you have a
Certain
problem
women
with me
you
right
just need to
now?
divest from.
Tim
And I
Hinkle.
can't fight you
Tim Hinkle.
I can't. I'm not gonna do
Tim
it all.
Hinkle. I'm not talking to you
I
no
guess I
more,
have to
sir. I don't
cherry
know
pick
you. I'm
certain
done
ones.
talking to you. You weird, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
You
weird.
red
I'm
pill weird.
stalkerish. I'm all
Tim
this good stuff.
Hinkle, do you have an issue with me? Please answer and shut
Okay,
that man
so
up.
I am weird. I am
Hey man,
stalkerish.
y'all seem like y'all having a good day. I'm glad to see y'all having a good day.
Did what I say to you last week make you offended?
No, I don't take offense to half the people say.
Thank
Y'all
you.
just, y'all just like
Thank
saying my
you.
name.
That's all I needed to know, JR. I came back just because Hink jumped back on. I'm going to go back to work because I know my homeboy. This is my homeboy too, though. That's what you don't know. If he got a problem with me, he can text me. Him and his wife can call me or FaceTime me and cuss me out if they want to. So I don't need you coming up here correcting me. You don't know what kind of, you know how Shan and Miss Taken got a relationship. She's like, I texted you, girl. Me and Hink are cool. I don't need you to do that. So I need you to
Yep.
just chill and keep your feelings in somewhere else because I don't know what it is that attracts you to me to make you just
Nothing.
feel like you need to
Nothing at all.
create this whole correction of me.
Nothing at
But
all.
I'm
Please do
cool.
not get on your soapbox.
I'm cool.
No,
But you
you're
the one
actually
in here
not.
talking to me. I
The,
ain't on
the,
no soapbox. These are
the
facts,
longer I
bruh.
stay quiet,
These are
the more it
facts.
shows about what you are.
These are facts. You have always come
The
in
woman
because of
tried to
something
have the
I've said to
violins out,
someone
talking about
else.
her
Just leave me
ADHD.
alone. Just leave
But
me
you were
alone.
just
That's
there
all
like
I'm asking
40
you to do.
minutes
Just leave
ago
me alone. JR,
making
thank you for having me. This man does not understand.
okay.
I don't want to hear anything from him.
Like I said,
Enjoy your sunny day.
to
I'm fixing to
everybody in
go
the
make sure
audience and
I don't
everybody
have
that I speak
anything
to,
else to say to this man.
this is why I fight the fight I do.
Boy,
I can't
just
wait. I
shut
can't wait
up.
for y'all to get married.
Okay,
I want to see what that relationship look like. I really will see.
EBD.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Of course, I'm kidding.
Okay,
Don't take
so
that. Don't take that
this
any
is
kind of way. I'm
why.
just saying. Wait. Because we need this. We need this right now. We need this right now. After everything, after hearing y'all for almost an hour, you have got to admit that between two people who maybe just dislike each other a little bit much, because I understand you don't like her attitude. I understand that. That's you don't even need to explain that because I understand, right? And the way that she has to not just like go to the side or she's jumped down or whatever, right? The way she came back up because she has some more shit to say. So it's just that I can just see y'all in the same house and y'all like at
Hey
dinner
man,
or
don't
whatever it
stop all
is,
that. Come on, EBD. Stop all that.
just
You being
arguing
messy, man. You
about
being
just the smallest shit. I told you to pass the salt. How come you can't pass the salt? Don't make
yeah,
any
you
fucking
being
sense. You don't
messy,
pass.
though.
And she goes,
You
"You
being
don't need to
messy,
talk to
man.
me like that."
Don't be
I can just. I'm sorry, man. I'm just.
EBD. You being
It's just
messy,
funny.
man.
Come
Stop
on,
being
man.
messy.
Come
no
on.
one's gonna
You
shut up.
can't.
And I think
EBD.
I know. All the way in bed. All the way in bed. It would go all the way to bed. Nah, I'll be on top. I don't care what you.
EBD, you being messy like them
Oh my
girls
God.
are, man. You
Nah.
being messy like them girls are, EBD. Don't be
You
like that,
have
man. You
got
better
to
than that.
imagine it. It's too funny. It's too funny. Come
EBD,
on
you
now.
better than that.
That's not a show to watch. Is that not? Wait. Is that not a show you would watch?
EBD, you being messy like them girls, man. Don't do that, EBD.
You know what the
and
ill
I
part?
I'm just saying.
and hey, you give feedback too, but the thing is knowing when to shut up. And I think in this situation, with like a lot of times, maybe like I ain't going back and forth with a girl, like I'm just shutting up. Like I think that is part of the problem. This went on way longer than it even needed to. Like if like it has to be a point where somebody humbles themselves and just say, you know what, you got it. Like not saying that you agree with what she's saying or whatever, vice versa. It is, I said what I said. I'm done. There's no need to go back. And I think that's part of the thing is that it comes across like I told you, when you came up, you came for the smoke. You came with the intention on checking everybody, right? That was your intent. It came across as that you did that. That should have been the end of it, right? But it went on far longer than it needed to, even for me. Now, I'm going to keep something going for clarification. I'm not going to lie, because sometimes I know, that's why my name is at mistaken. I know sometimes I may mistake what somebody might mean or somebody may take what I said the wrong way. So I'm always open for clarification. So when I'm speaking, it may need to go on a little for me, but you're not going to see me be disrespectful to you. I'm going to ask, like I asked a question. I was saying, this is the context in which I thought you meant it. Okay, you didn't mean it that way. All right, cool. I'm able to work through that. That's the way that I process stuff. But my thing is, I'm not going to waste my time trying to pour information or partake or correct anybody who does not want to be corrected. Cookie made it. Now, one thing, like I said before, that was consistent. It ain't mincing no words with Cookie. You're going to understand exactly what she mean. What she say is what she mean. She said, nobody's going to correct me. Nobody but Hank. Hank is the only one that could correct her. So somebody tell me something, I'm going to believe them. She's made, and being on this with you is not the first time she has said that. She's consistent with the fact that she's going to say what she wants to say, right? And that's it. So in that regard, because you already know, she showed you, she told you, she was consistent about, is nothing that you can say that's going to make me not disrespect you, because I don't respect you. Nothing that you can say. Don't talk to me, keep my name out your mouth, blah, blah, blah. And she was disrespectful. You kept on. Me, I don't care what anybody in the comments say, oh, this is sisterhood, y'all need to be correcting her. No, she's made it clear. Nobody can correct her. So there's no need for me to jump in the middle of what y'all are going back and forth about to correct something that's not going to be, that doesn't want to be corrected. You should have even just left the conversation alone. At that point, it was no need to keep going back and forth. But y'all kept it going. And then people in the comments are saying, oh, look at the sisterhood. Nobody corrected her. Nobody said nothing. What am I going to say that's any different than what you done said?
And that is what is ruffling your feathers. That they see the point of view that I'm trying to make. And they're looking to see if there could be anything imparted by the other sisters that are up on the panel. And those are men looking to see, because men hold other men accountable. We wanted to see across the Mason-Dixon line if that would be the same way. And guess what? That failed miserably, and you made a poor excuse as for why women don't check other women.
It's not a
And
poor
this
excuse.
is no,
Women
okay,
know how to read the room.
Allow
I
me.
know people who I can correct.
I can read the room.
Or not even
And
correct.
you could be the 10-foot
too.
thug in the room. I'm gonna tell you you're wrong when you're wrong. You can make a choice at that point whether to accept or ignore me. But I'm gonna say it and let it be known that I wasn't complicit with it. I'm gonna let my voice ring out, because I guarantee you this. When I was growing up, I ran with some rough cats. I mostly, let me refigure that, because I don't want to say anything about that. But there's a certain cat that I hung with. He's the first to swing, first to pop, to do anything, even when things are chill. But guess what? When they coming and they popping, pip, 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 they're not looking for him. They hitting everybody that's around him. Because we wasn't able to quell that behavior and say, yo, chill out. That these behaviors need to calm, because we as a community and as a collective, we can't be moving this way, because there's only one way we going. And guess what? God be praised. I wasn't there when he got it. So when you use excuses like that, you got to be stronger than your excuses. Your voice matters. Okay, wait. Well, mistaken. I still respect you, but your voice matters. Your voice matters.
But listen,
Ali, your voice matters. Shan, your voice matters.
It matters to the people who wants to receive the message. That's my point. She doesn't want to receive the message. She doesn't want to receive what you're throwing down. She's not picking up. She made that clear, right? So that's why I'm saying If it was Ali has not. I've been on the show a few times with her. I think I could have a conversation with her. So if she has says something, I don't have an issue with saying, well, you know, Ali, I don't think that was correct way of. I think she comes across as being willing to receive it, right? So I don't have an issue with saying something. But if somebody has made it clear to me that is nothing that anybody else can say that's going to correct my behavior, then I'm gonna leave them alone. Why would any, so where I'm from, like you, if you get in somebody else's business, right, that I don't have a relationship getting in their business, that will be a problem. Then that business become your business, right? So again, it's not that I have an issue with having conversations with people or saying, oh, no, I don't think that was right. If you watch the show long enough, I will talk and say what I need to say. I don't have an issue with that at all. But I can't go around just looking, see if I see a person in the grocery store. Girl, you need to put some clothes on. That's not me. I'm not correcting people's behavior. I'm not. Kenny, I apologize if that's what you're looking for, but I'm going to be clear. You will not get that from me.
How
you guys doing? How you guys doing? Kenny, hold on a minute, okay? Kenny, hold on a minute. I gotta say something. You're not gonna come here and be a goddamn bully. He ain't give me here for like 35 minutes. You didn't want to say shit when they told you to say shit.
I have no issue with doing that if it's going to be receptive. But clearly across the board, everybody can see that Cookie made it clear to you that she's not receptive to what anybody got to say to critique her or check her or correct her. So in that regard,
so in all fairness,
leaving it alone.
Okay, I got you. In all fairness, now if I take that, I realize that Ali and yourself are more timid. You prefer you prefer handling it diplomatically and softer. But here's the thing. When she disrespects me, I'm gonna disrespect her back. And I don't want to hear a peep from nobody in the sister code. Since she wishes to match that energy and not be a woman, I will look at her as an opponent from now on. And you guys got to be fine with it. If that's what's set, that's how I will approach her, as a danger to our community.
The way y'all gonna handle it. Don't pull everybody else in that. She's made it clear.
No. I got you. So that's the line we set. I have to respect what you say as a woman, as a mother, as a lady. I have to respect the silence over on the other side. But she's no longer a representative of womanhood. She's an opponent. She relinquished that with her behavior, and I will address her as such. And every other woman that does not wish for men to be men within this community and lock arms and retake these communities and move it in the right way, they will be discarded.